During the Xia, Shang, and Zhou dynasties, the 9 tripods were regarded as national treasures symbolizing the power of the state, and were possessed by those who won the world. In 606 BC, King Zhuang of Chu, on the pretext of attacking the Rong of Lu Hun northeast of Song County, Henan Province, marched the Chu army to the southern suburbs of Luoyang, the capital of the Eastern Zhou Dynasty, and held a grand military ceremony. King Ding of Zhou, who had not been on the throne for a long time, was very nervous and sent his King Sun Man, who was good at coping with the situation, to comfort him. King Zhuang of Chu, who was a powerful and dominant king, with Wang Sun Man, and asked him about the size and weight of the 9 tripods. Wang Sun Man heard the question and replied, "The size and weight of the 9 tripods is about the righteousness of the tripods, not about the tripods themselves." When King Zhuang of Chu saw that Wang Sun Man had rejected him, he threatened him by boasting of Chu's military power, saying, "Don't be proud of the 9 tripods, for the enemy's spearheads, broken by Chu's soldiers on the battlefield, are enough to make 9 tripods." In the face of King Zhuang of Chu, who was so arrogant and rude, the eloquent Wang Sun Man made a clever rebuttal. He first bypassed King Zhuang of Chu's words and talked about the age of the 9 cauldrons and the process of inheritance, saying, "When Dayu ruled the world, the 9 states of the world sent bronze from each state to be molded into the 9 cauldrons which symbolize the whole world. After 600 years, the tripods were moved to the Shang Dynasty, when the Xia Jie was ruthless, and then to the Zhou Dynasty when the Shang Qui was tyrannical. It can be seen that with virtue and righteousness, a tripod is heavy, even if it is small, so heavy that it is hard to move. Without virtue and righteousness, a tripod is light, even if it is big, so light that it is easy to lose it." The place name of the placebo was established by King Cheng of the Zhou Dynasty, and it has been in circulation for 30 generations and 700 years. Finally, he said, "Although the Zhou family is in decline, the mandate of heaven is not yet complete, and it is not time for it to be replaced." After listening to Wang Sun Man's righteous and solemn words, King Zhuang of Chu dismissed his wrongful thoughts. He also knew that he did not have the strength to replace the Zhou dynasty, so he laid down his flag and left in great numbers. Since King Zhuang of Chu led the army into the central plains, and in the central plains, the tripod of the small, big, light, and heavy people will be outside of the central plains of the political and military forces to seize the territory of the central plains of property, collectively referred to as the tripod of the central plains.